Hi everyone, it's that time of the month again. It's monthly favourites, and in this video I'm going to be talking through all the products I've been loving throughout January. I'm going to get straight into it, and the first product is the most random one, and it's a non-beauty product. If you follow me on Instagram, you may have seen that I purchased a label maker. This is so random. It's not even a fancy label maker, it's like the most basic one you can get, which I got on purpose. It's like one from the 80s. I got this on Amazon, it was about £8, and it's an old school label maker. You put in, like, I use black tape, and you literally have to turn this to get the letter you want, and then you press it really hard and it embosses white letters or numbers onto a piece of sticky tape. As you guys know, I like to scrapbook and I like to be quite organised, so this has already been put to good use. I have labelled all my makeup, I have been using it in my scrapbook, I've even labelled my label maker. It says Lily's Label Maker. I feel like that's very Monica in Friends. I'm completely addicted to this. I sit in bed making labels and it's not quiet. It makes a really loud noise, so Rich gets so annoyed. But I love it, and it was only £8 and it brings me a lot of happiness. So if you like to be organised and you like kind of old school sticky labels, then get yourself a label maker from Amazon. Love this. It's a Dymo one, by the way. While I'm on non-beauty favourites, I may as well tell you about my next non-beauty favourite, which is actually a music soundtrack, and it's from the film Chef. If you haven't seen the film Chef, I would highly recommend it. I've seen it 5 times now. It's one of those films you can just watch over and over again. If you love food like I do, you will love this film. It's just such a feel-good, happy film. It's so well directed, and the photography, or filmography, is that a word? Just, it's amazing. It makes you absolutely starving. Don't watch it when you're hungry. Have a Cuban sandwich nearby. Trust me, you will need one. And it's such a great film. But anyway, the soundtrack is really good. I've been listening to it on Spotify. I have the app on my phone. It's just such like a feel-good, happy soundtrack. I actually find it really good to work to, because a lot of the songs are instrumental, so when I'm doing work I like to have a bit of music in the background. It's great for parties, like dinner party, casual parties. Just listen to it. Hopefully you'll like that style of music. I absolutely love it. Okay, so now let's get on to the good stuff, the beauty favourites, and I'm going to start with a nail polish. I've been absolutely loving the new nail polish from Chanel's spring collection, which is coming up soon. It's called Tenderly. I've been wearing this on my nails for the past couple of weeks. I haven't got it on now, obviously. And I really like it. And in the past, I've complained about Chanel nail polishes chipping. For some reason, this one didn't chip on me at all. I don't know if it's the condition of my nails, although they're not great at the moment. Maybe they've reformulated. Something about this colour in particular was fine on my nails, and I love the shade. But I did do a blog post with a dupe. If you can't afford Chanel nail polishes, or you don't want to splash out on a nail polish, this one is a really good dupe. It's from Bourjois, from their So Lac range, and it's called Fashion Gris Gris, I think it's called. It's slightly less pink than the Chanel one, but it's very similar, kind of gives the same effect. I think it's such a chic, easy to wear colour, it goes with so many different outfits, especially if you like to wear black like I do. And yeah, I've been loving these 2 shades. Next up is a blusher that I've been loving. I have so many of the Tarte Amazonian Clay blushes, but I actually have too many that it's a little bit overwhelming, and I don't tend to use them that often, not as often as I should do. But I took one of them out of my like spare makeup collection and put it into my daily makeup, and so I've been encouraging myself to use this one, and I've fallen back in love with it. This one is called Blissful. So these are really long lasting blushes. They're meant to last, like, is it 12 or 24 hours? 12 hours, and they do last all day. They're really, really great formula. This one's like a slightly orangey, peachy pink. Really easy to wear, quite bright though, it's not that subtle. I'm wearing it today, I don't know if you can see. I really, really like it. I just love the formula of these. They blend so easily, they feel really like smooth on your cheeks, and I love the packaging. Another makeup favourite, and this won't be a surprise to you guys because I've already spoken so much about this foundation. It was in my haul, it was in my January makeup routine, and I've done a blog post on it. It's from Kiko. It's the Universal Fit Hydrating Foundation. This is £6.90, which is incredible for a foundation of this quality. Comes in a great tubey packaging, which is great for travelling, and it's just a really hydrating foundation that's not too lightweight. It still gives good coverage. It's like a medium coverage that can actually be built up. Because it's hydrating, it is good if you have slightly drier skin. I think this just looks so pretty when it's buffed in. If you want to see it in action, I use this in my January makeup routine video, so I will link that video in the description box below. And yeah, I've been loving this. £6.90, Kiko is just amazing. I have quite a few skincare favourites this month, so I'm going to run through those quickly now. The first one is from Sunday Riley. I've tried quite a few things from Sunday Riley before because my mum is a huge fan. She orders it from Cult Beauty, and as soon as she runs out, she repurchases. She like literally couldn't live without Sunday Riley stuff. So I recently started trying the Good Genes, which is a corrective treatment. Now it says on this it's for brightening, refining and plumping. It brightens, exfoliates, plumps lines, evens hyperpigmentation and increases circulation for instant radiance. I use this as a treatment after I've done all my cleansing and all that, before my kind of evening moisturiser. I absolutely despise the smell of this, just gotta put that out there. Really can't stand the smell. I'm not sure what it is, but something about it I can't stand. But it's a really amazing product. It does feel slightly tingly on the skin, which I quite like because you feel like it's really working. I would suggest though not putting this on after you've like squeezed any spots or exfoliated your skin, because the tingliness can be quite intense. But on a normal day when your skin is like not raw or red and you haven't got that many kind of like open spots, sorry that's a really gross thing to say, this just feels nice and tingly on the skin, and I feel like it instantly smooths out my skin. I can really feel the difference in the texture of my skin after using this. You do go through it quite quickly. My mum said that she goes through these so quickly, and I thought, oh, she must be using too much. But I am going through mine quite quickly as well, and it's very pricey. So just something to bear in mind. This might be out of your budget, but if it is in your budget, it's a great product. You don't need a full pump. You get quite a lot out of one pump, so I always use like half a pump, but it just feels amazing on the skin. I tend to use it more in the evenings, but you can use it morning and evening. This month I have been suffering quite a bit from hormonal spots. I don't get that spotty, but once a month, sometimes I can get a little bit spotty, and this is one of those months, unfortunately. It's probably all the chocolate from Christmas. So I've been using 2 masks to help combat my spots. My favourite thing for treating spots is using like a clay mask. Nothing too intense. I really went off the Origins Clear Improvement Mask because I found that to remove it, I'd end up really having to scrub at my face and making it quite red and raw. So I like clay masks that feel really intense when they're on, but come off easily as well. And I've got 2 that I've been loving this month. My old favourite, which is just always going to be in my collection, is the Aesop Parsley Seed Mask. I love this stuff. I've nearly finished another tube. I think I've gone through 3 or 4 of these. It feels really cooling. It's quite a thin clay mask, so it doesn't kind of, you know how some clay masks just give you like a block of colour? It's not really like that. It dries like all patchy, and it's just a lovely mask. Sometimes I just use this on certain areas, sometimes I put it all over my skin. I've also been enjoying this one from Liz Earle, which is their Deep Cleansing Mask, and both of these, actually the Aesop one I apply with my hand, I'm not sure why, maybe because it's thinner, but the Liz Earle one I like to apply with a foundation brush. This is more of like a thick clay mask. It's a bit more like the Origins one, but I find that it washes off easier. So I apply it with a foundation brush just so you can kind of get it more exactly where you want it. And I feel like it really kind of draws the spots out of my skin and it gets all hard and nice, but then I can just remove it either with a muslin cloth, or it comes with these little kind of sponges, which makes it quite easy to remove as well. I just find as long as your sponge or muslin cloth is really wet, then it removes quite easily. But both of these masks have been really helping with my spotty skin this month. Okay, 2 more favourites to go, and this next one, oh, I've absolutely been loving this month. It's new, it's from Clarins, and it's called, what's it called? Their Instant Light Lip Comfort Oil. So this is part of their Instant Light little family. I love the Instant Light Lip Perfectors. The new Instant Light Balms I really like as well, but this is the one that had to go in my favourites because it's so good. It's a lip oil. And when my skin feels dry, I always go straight for oils. Oils just, they sink into the skin quicker, they make my skin feel nourished like immediately. But I never really thought about putting oil on my lips before until this. It basically comes with this really strange applicator. It's gonna make a really weird noise. Oh, it's a bit of a gross noise there. But it comes with this huge applicator that I absolutely love. It's like a big sponge applicator. It really fits the bottom lip especially like perfectly. And it just coats on like this thick layer of oil that sinks into the lips and it makes them feel so moisturised. I'm so picky with lip balm. I like cream lip balms. I hate lip balms that have like petroleum in them that are like all slippy because it just dries out my lips in the long term, which defeats the whole purpose of a lip balm. But this oil is so great. I'd really recommend it if you are suffering from dry lips. I get really dry lips, especially because I'm putting on lipstick and taking it off all the time for my videos. And this has been a bit of a lifesaver this month. I really like it. I think it's just this one. For some reason I feel like there's 2. I'm not sure. I'll look it up, but I'll leave all the links to the products I'm mentioning in the description box. So finally, if you read my blog, you may have seen my blog post about falling back in love with eyelash curlers. I never usually curl my lashes because I'm quite lucky. I was blessed with quite long curly lashes. People always compliment me on my lashes and I always feel really guilty because people get really angry. They're like, oh, I'm so jealous of your lashes, but I got crap hair, so let me have the lashes. But recently they haven't really been doing what I want them to do. They haven't been curling, they haven't been looking very long, they're just being a bit rubbish. So I thought I'd go back to my lash curlers that I normally use on special occasions when I'm going out. These are from Shuamura. Charlotte Tilbury do great ones too. But I've just been using these before I put my mascara on, and it's made a world of difference. I haven't tried waterproof mascara yet. I know that really helps with keeping a curl in your lashes too, but for now this is doing the trick, and I've been using it every day. I'm just trying to integrate it into my daily routine. It's just one more step to do, and it makes all the difference. It really kind of widens up my eyes and makes my mascara do what it's supposed to do. I feel like it gives them a little warning, like, mascara's coming, so get ready, here's a little curler. So I've been loving these this month. Okay, so those are all my favourites. I really hope you enjoyed hearing what they all are, and I hope you guys have a really nice Sunday today and rest of your week. In case you weren't aware, I'm sticking to the 3 video a week thing for the moment, so I upload Tuesdays and Thursdays at 6:30 p.m. UK time and Sundays at 9:30 a.m. UK time. So I hope you guys have been enjoying my recent videos. Give this video a thumbs up if you have, and I'll see you on Tuesday for another weekly vlog. Bye!